Good evening, my generals, admirals, and commanders. Welcome back to Total War Wednesday, and welcome back to the American experience. Well, last time we left off, we took Taliko in the Canuck territory here in the west. Leaving behind one unit to garrison, we decided to move the army to Chickasaw, Cherokee territory, the Cherokee's last stronghold here in the west. But I decided, you know what? Why wait till later to go after the pirates? Why do it? Why wait? So, I gathered a fleet and an army. And we're sailing for Algiers. And our navy should be arriving there shortly. But it being Wednesday and a work week, we're going to be doing 5 turns tonight. Yes, 5 turns. Going from turn 15 to turn 20. So let us end our turn here and continue with the American experience for Total War Wednesday. And the Barbary states are requesting an audience. They request a peace treaty. And they demand a peace treaty. We're going to refuse their offers and their requests. And now the Cherokee wish an audience. They demand a single payment of 70 coin and a peace treaty. But they offer a peace treaty in return. Well, we need these territories, so we're going to refuse. And we have an event, workers' strike, in the Kentucky territory. And Lionel Cox has successfully completed his mission still, and has not been detected. And where is Mr. Cox? Ah, he's in Iroquois territory. We have election results. We have Barnaby Agger as Vice President, Engelbert Walton as Treasury Secretary, Kenneth Holliday as Attorney General, Mark Spear as Secretary of State, and Ethan Channing as Naval Secretary. And we have another event. The fleet arrives under Henry Ansley. And we have a new national leader leading America. Dale Glover is the new Commander-in-Chief and President of the United States. And we have an ancillary gain for Harold Davidson. Harridan. -1 to happiness to the middle class, -1 happiness to the lower class. Call yourself a husband. Why, I don't. I listened to Mother. She said you wouldn't amount to nothing. What good are you, bah? This woman's unpleasant nature upsets so many people that her efforts to make her husband work hard go almost unremarked. And we have an auxiliary gain to Mark Spear, Amuse Cad. +1 to happiness and nobility, -1 to happiness to lower class. Cruelty can wear a winning smile, even as it drinks in whores and gambles its way through another man's fortune.
Ready for action!
And we'll begin here in the mid-Atlantic with our fleet. And we sailed the fleet here.
Reef sails!
We'll return back to the Continentals. And we'll keep on sieging Chickasaw.
I serve the Lord's will.
We'll grab our missionary here. And we'll move him here.
As you desire. I shall rest a little.
From Charleston, we're going to grab these units of cavalry and deploy them here to beef up the garrison here at Tellico.
Anything more? More orders?
From Savannah, we'll grab 2 units of militiamen here, or minutemen. And we'll deploy them here. So after we take Chickasaw, we can go focus on the Iroquois.
Anything more?
And with that, we shall end our turn. And it looks like the Cherokee decided to break out of Chickasaw. And we shall meet them on the field. Let's begin our deployment.
Horse artillery! Light horse artillery!
One out opponent and let the battle begin. We have a victory. We should continue the battle. Reinforcements have arrived. And we have killed the enemy general. And we have a heroic victory.
We are triumphant! Lifting siege!
And we have a successful mission for Lionel Cox. He has not been detected in his mission in Iroquois territory. And we have an event, the New York Stock Exchange. The signing of an agreement by 24 stockbrokers under the spreading boroughs of a buttonwood tree on Wall Street has heralded the founding of the New York Stock Exchange. The brokers are trading 5 securities governing government bonds and bank stocks in exchange for commissions. The exchange is the latest milestone in the city's ongoing economic expansion. Founded on the site of a very fine natural harbor, New York is integral to plans for the buildings of the canal linking the Great Lakes with the Atlantic Ocean, a scheme that would extensively open up trade on American soil and one which the city would no doubt profit greatly from. No doubt the Wall Street brokers will shortly be lining up to invest in the most enterprising of schemes. And war has been declared between the Mughal Empire and Great Britain. We have a trait gained for Nathaniel Green, mentioned in dispatches. +1 to morale in battles. This man's every military act is reported on with approval. Victory in a noble battle or two brings fame in its wake. These good reports can soon be overturned by failure in battle. And we have a new nation arises, Scotland. And a nation destroyed, Denmark. And another nation destroyed, the Cherokee Nations. And we have a region captured, Cherokee territory. And with us capturing Chickasaw. We're going to repair the horse breeder. And we're going to move the army back to Tilico.
thousands! March! Make ready.
And we'll bring up our 2 Minutemen here. Oh, I guess we can't cross the mountains here.
Sir.
That's okay. We'll take the Thomas Brown's cavalry. And we'll move them to Chickasaw.
Men, forward! Sir.
And we'll grab the army here and move them here.
Make ready! March! Halt!
In the meantime, we're going to exempt the region from tax. I think we'll move 2 units of line back down to Chickasaw.
Immediately! Any further orders?
It's good citizens at yellow, which is cautionary, but it's better than red. Citizens up here in Talico seem content. We'll lower the tax rate for the lower class in the middle.
Ready for order.
Keep the army there. We'll repair the army little by little.
Fleet ready!
We'll come over here. And we'll land here at Algiers.
Set sail! Jump to it and look lively! Ship's orders.
And it looks like our path is blocked. That's okay. We'll just land here.
On our way, Captain. Still
In
ship
position.
shape. Where to, Captain?
And we'll grab the Navy. And we'll blockade the Barbary ports here.
For country, for home, and for the prize!
Sir.
And with the army landed, we'll try to march here.
Not possible, sir.
That's unfortunate. But we'll end our turn.
What further service do you require?
And the Barbary states are requesting an audience. They demand a peace treaty and offer a peace treaty. But we're going to refuse. Unfortunately, we have gone bankrupt. But Lionel Cox has successfully completed his mission and has not been detected.
Yes?
Well, we're gonna grab Cornelius and move him into Fort Pontchartrain.
Immediately.
Down here in Chickasaw, we're gonna unzipped. And unfortunately, we're gonna raise the tax a little bit for the middle class and lower. And we're gonna exempt the region again. The army here, we're gonna disband the 5th Regiment of Horse.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna send our militia units here to Chickasaw.
Men, forward! Ready and waiting for orders.
We'll keep an eye on around here.
Yes?
But we'll grab the army here. We'll march here along the coast.
Forward, march! Maneuvers complete.
And we'll end our turn. The Spanish canceled their trade agreement. Lionel Cox has still completed his mission in Iroquois territory and has not been detected. And we have an event, the Cotton Gin. American inventor Eli Whitney's new machine seems to set to transform the cotton trade. As such, he has acquired a patent for a cotton engine or gin, a device for automating the difficult process of separating cotton fibers from their sticky pods and seeds. A series of wire hooks mounted on a rotating drum draws the fibers to a screen, while wire brushes mounted on the second drum continues to remove the loose lint which would otherwise hinder the mechanism. It is anticipated that this new invention will greatly aid the efficiency of the cotton production process and lower current manpower requirements. So useful, in fact, that Mr. Whitney has already had to file a number of lawsuits for breach of patent by unscrupulous cotton producers attempting to use the unlicensed versions of his machine. And we'll start here in, I would say, Europe, with the American forces. We'll continue with Henry Ainsley to blockade the ports here at Oran, dockyards here in Algiers, and we'll grab the American forces here and we'll attack Algiers.
Prepare for battle! Rats in a cave!
We shall demand their surrender.
The siege is lifted! Prepare for war!
And the replies in the surrender was accepted. And the American forces have now taken Algiers. We'll exempt our new colony over here from tax for the time being. And Algiers is captured. We'll rate to prepare the governor's residence.
Fleet ready!
And we'll continue the blockade. Actually, no, we won't. We'll split off and we'll take 3 ships. And we'll sail for Tunis.
Orders received and understood. Ship's orders.
We'll grab some of the army here in Talico. Actually, all the army. And we shall march north.
Harvesting supplies.
From Chickasaw, we'll move these 3 units up to Talico.
More orders. Ready and waiting for orders.
Sir.
Any further orders? In position. Make ready. Awaiting further orders.
Rufus will have to come back down here and garrison Talico. Alright, and we'll end our turn. And we have military technology unlocked. Lime juice and sauerkraut. A man is what he eats, and if he eats properly, he will keep at bay some of the pitiable afflictions that weaken and destroy him. Scurvy is a terrible, debilitating, and ultimately fatal risk of the seafarers and many others. Most ship companies can expect to lose some of their number to its ravages. It begins mildly enough with a bad breath, bleeding gums, spots, and lays its victims low. Scurvy, however, is entirely avoidable if fresh fruit and vegetables are eaten. Failing that, the juice of limes can be stored aboard ships without losing its healthy giving potency, and sauerkraut, despite being pickled, can be a substitute for fresh cabbage. In the 18th century, no one had the faintest idea that the vitamin deficiency was the cause of scurvy, but a few clear thinkers recognized that something was missing from sailors' food. Scottish naval physician James Lind, 1716 to 1794, proved by systematic experimentation that fresh fruit was a cure for scurvy, possibly the first clinical trial ever conducted. He also advocated keeping ships clean and fumigated, and should be seen for all those as a hero of naval medicine for the improvement he made to the sailor's lot. And next technology under research will be reform naval administration, but I think we'll be doing something else. And unfortunately, we have workers on strike in Kentucky territory. And we have workers on strike in Algiers. And Lionel Cox has completed his mission still and has not been detected. And we'll begin here in the Americas.
Sir.
And we'll grab our army here
Orders?
and move them to Tilico.
March! Any further orders?
And I think we'll repair the horse feeder now.
Yes?
We'll grab our army here. And we'll march to the border for now.
Men, forward! Anything more?
Before we do anything, we're going to check our diplomatic relations with the Iroquois, see if they're allied with anybody. They are allies with the British. But the Iroquois are at war with the Plains Indians, or the Plains Nations, France, and Spain. Great Britain's at war with Spain, France, the Barbary States, and the Mughal Empire. If I attack the Iroquois, I wonder if Britain will risk opening up a front here again in the Americas. And will they come to the aid of the Iroquois? Or would it be too busy defending themselves against France and Spain. It's a gamble, but we're going to take the gamble. We're going to invade Algonquin territory of the Iroquois Confederacy.
Can't do it, sir.
And if need be, we'll call France to our aid. And France has agreed to come to our aid. And Great Britain has come to the Iroquois' aid.
Immediately. Making camp.
Now we'll have to worry about Quebec, New France, and Montreal for Canada. And Rupert's Land to contend with now. Along with Louisbourg and Fort Mascouat, Acadia. In the meantime, we're gonna have our forces here. Actually, we'll hold here in Boston. From Philadelphia, we'll send a unit of cavalry to Boston.
More orders?
And we'll keep their little ships blockaded here at the Oran Dockyard. And we'll move these units and start our way to Tunis.
Any further orders?
We'll go ahead and repair the governor's residence.
Officer on deck!
Yeah, we'll grab our navy and we'll blockade the ports here.
Douse the decks! Aye, aye, sir!
And with that, my dear generals, commanders, and admirals, that concludes Total War Wednesdays, the American experience. Well, we answered the pirates, and we took their first region here in Algiers. And back over here in the Americas, we took Chickasaw, Cherokee Territory, as we expand westwards. And up here to the north, we're finally starting our campaign against the Iroquois Confederacy. Luckily, we have France backing us, but the British are backing the Iroquois. So we'll see what happens up here with the British in the Americas. Well, join me next Wednesday for the Swedish experience and another round with the 65th Illinois and War Rights. I'm uploading tonight's battle with the 65th and this at the same time, so one will get uploaded before the other. But I'll see you guys next time. Keep your uniforms clean and good order. Same thing with your muskets. and your flags flying high. And I'll see you on the battlefield next time. Stay tuned.